What's up, guys? I recently booked a first class flagship ticket on American Airlines from Boston to Los Angeles round trip for a cash equivalent of $300 using my Amex membership rewards points. And I'm going to show you how I did this. In this process, I'm also going to show you how to transfer American Express membership rewards points to American Airlines. Anytime I think of travel, I've always looked for the cheapest way to get to my destination. I've never thought of comfort. I've always noticed that business and first class tickets are anywhere between 2 and 10 times more expensive than economy tickets, so I've never even bothered to look at these first class tickets all these years. Recently, I did two trips from Boston to Los Angeles in basic economy and I couldn't take it anymore. I had also recently acquired an Amex Platinum credit card and started exploring opportunities for using it effectively to see if I can get a premium seat for a lower cost. I came across a couple of Facebook groups which proved to be a wealth of knowledge, but information was scattered everywhere in bits and pieces. Piecing everything together and understanding all of it seemed to be a daunting task. One of the main objective of this video is to help break down everything in a much simpler way so anyone can take advantage of what's available. Remember I told you I got a platinum card? The card came with a welcome offer. Once I get approved and once I receive the card, if I spend $6,000 in 6 months, I'd get 100,000 points. As you know, the annual fee for the Amex card is not, the platinum card is not cheap. It's $695 a year. It's a steep fee. However, the card has a lot of perks that outweighs the fee. Being someone who has never held a credit card with an annual fee, initially I thought of redeeming membership rewards to offset the annual fee. So if I did this, the rate would be zero point 0.6 cents per point. So what that means is I would have gotten $600 for the 100K points that I received as a part of the welcome offer. Not bad, at least it kind of covers most of the first year's annual fee. However, I abandoned that idea and I started venturing into how to use these points more effectively to book a premium flight ticket. So first I went to Amex Travel. I put in my travel destinations, in this case Boston and Los Angeles, and my dates, and I found out that American Airlines has a non-stop flight for my dates from Boston to LA. I priced it out on Amex Travel to get a baseline price so I can work on getting a better deal. As you can see, it's $2,565 for the round trip, or 256,540 points. So if you calculate the value of these points, it's 1 point equals 1 cent. So this is still better than converting points to cash. However, it's still expensive, and I don't even have that many points in my account. I directly went to American Airlines website and priced out the same flight, and American Airlines wanted 79,000 miles plus $11.20. This seemed a lot better than 256K Amex membership rewards points. Usually, Amex allows you to transfer your membership rewards points to other airlines. However, to my disappointment, American Airlines was not one of them. So I started seeking out ways to book an American Airlines flight using Amex membership points. I then found out that American Airlines has travel partners, and I might be able to book tickets on American Airlines using their travel partners even if they don't fly within the United States. And I will be able to transfer my Amex membership points to these travel partners. There were a few airlines that were of special interest to me only because I could transfer my Amex points to these partners. British Airways, Iberia, and Etihad Airways were those. Let me try to explain what I'm doing here. We already know that American Airlines and British Airways are partners. You are asking British Airways to book a flight on American Airlines for you, not using cash, but by using British Airways' currency, which is Avios. Keep in mind, you don't have British Airways Avios as well, but you will be able to transfer your Amex membership points to British Airways Avios on a one-to-one basis. What this means is, if you transfer 1,000 American Express points, that will be equal to 1,000 Avios. I had to create a login to be able to search for my flights, for my dates using Avios. So if you look at the British Airways website and if you put in 2 US destinations and your dates and click on search, it's going to say, sorry, we're not able to find any matching flights. You have to log in to their website. You have to click on the book option and then choose book a flight with Avios. I was able to find American Airlines first class flight, but this time British Airlines wanted 100,000 Avios to be able to book the flight. I also did a similar search with Iberia and had very similar results. Lastly, I decided to try Etihad Guest. For Etihad, I was not able to select two US destinations on their website. Hence, I had to call them over phone and speak to one of their agents. Again, if you decide to call them, make sure you reach the right department, and that department is called Etihad Guest, that books award flights with miles. So I was connected to the agent immediately. I told the agent that I wanted to book tickets from Boston to Los Angeles on an American Airlines flight using Etihad miles. The agent looked up with my travel dates and said it was going to cost me 50,000 miles total for the round trip, plus a $29 surcharge. That seems like a great deal to me. 25,000 points one way and 50,000 points for the round trip? Yes, that's a phenomenal deal. So I logged in to my online American Express website. I went to rewards and benefits. Under the tab Earn and Redeem, I clicked on Transfer Points. I linked my Amex account to my Etihad guest account, which was super easy, and then transferred 50,000 Amex points to Etihad guest. I did all of this when she was waiting online for me. The transfer was super instantaneous, and she was able to see that on her end. She immediately booked the first class flagship ticket on American Airlines for me from Boston to LA on the dates I wanted for 50,000 Etihad miles and $29 and change. This was my first flagship ticket and I was extremely happy. She emailed me the American Airlines confirmation number and I logged into American Airlines to confirm that I did the right thing and it was the flagship ticket. In fact, I was even able to book the seats immediately. American Airlines originally wanted 256,000 points or $2,565 for this booking. Now I was able to get it for 50,000 points. So if you value these points as 1 point equals 1 cent, then technically I would have spent $500 on this first class flagship round trip ticket from Boston to LA. But if I had transferred these membership points to my account for a cash redemption, I would have only gotten zero point 0.6 cents per point, which values these 50,000 points as $300. So a little bit of research helped me find the best deal I could ever find, and I flew first class on American Airlines, which was a phenomenal experience. A few things to keep in mind. If you see a first class ticket on American Airlines website, it may not necessarily be available on Etihad. That being said, availability changes. Feel free to call them multiple times to check on availability. If you book the flight through Etihad, you cannot call American Airlines directly to make any changes to your reservation. If you called American Airlines, they will ask you to contact Etihad. Keep that in mind. The tickets are fully refundable until the time of flight. If you cancel the ticket, you will get the miles back on your Etihad account, but you cannot transfer them back to Amex. The first class ticket between any two destinations inside the US is 25,000 points on if you book through Etihad. So don't waste them on short trips like Boston to New York or something like that. Use them on long trips, especially on transcontinental flights, to make the most out of it. So if you like this video, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification button. I will also be making one more video on tips on how to maximize the opportunities for getting membership points. So the welcome offer was great, but then how can you make more points? How can you keep getting more points so you can actually keep this going even after you exhaust your welcome offer points? And I'm also going to make another video on how to effectively redeem points so they're worth more than what they actually are. Thanks, guys.